Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Christy. I'm showing you what's happening with my what is slow stitch with Dotty Bee over on her YouTube channel. So this is, I'm not sure what week it is. 1, 2, 3. I think it's week 6, but don't quote me on that. Right, so it is putting down some fabrics, which I've got a little bundle of a bowl of fabrics here in my lovely dad's wooden bowl he made, and I have a book here of stitches. So if you have not seen this before, this is a great book, as well as watching Sally do hers, because sometimes, like myself, I need to actually see it done by somebody, but then obviously I have a book to reference back on. So it was the feather stitch and the fly stitch. And I think Sally's referenced to remember which stitches, because they tend to be a little bit the same. I think she was referencing the fly as in the Y, and it makes a Y there. So that's an easy thing to remember, because they do look a bit similar. They're doing the same action, but the feather hasn't got its tail. So you could probably think about that. So I've not done the feather stitch before, but I did do the fly stitch in my, I think I did it here. I'm not realising, but mine hasn't joined under one another, which I'm not quite sure if that's what you do. And this is a little magnet that I got from Fleurwood's package. It's just sweet, and I went, oh, I'll go and get my magnet just to keep the pages together. It works well. All right, let's get into this. So I've got a whole pile of fabrics here. Now I'm trying to stick to the theme of purple, so we might not find anything to do with purple. I might get my other, but I don't have to stick to it, do I? These were just little scrappy bits, unless I can, that's my cat, unless I might chop that off. I can do the fabrics. Lost my train of thought because the cat meowed. I can put my fabrics down, and then I can do it in purple. So that's probably what I've got. I don't want a chicken. Does that do purple and yellow? Yellow and purple go together. I don't mind it. I'll just do a little bit. What, Milky Boy? It's been a purring boy. Right, yes, I do talk to my cat, so don't think I'm going loopy. This is a bit of Rachel's background that I printed on fabric. It's got a bit of purple in it. I never know which way to put these things. I'm not going to chop that off just for the sake of that little bit. It can stay under there. So you can come down here. Excuse me, across here. I don't know if you can see my little bits. Oh, that was my foot. I'll just move them in a little bit. There we go. That's not got purple, but it has got some, I think this is too thick, this yellow. I don't It's like a mustard yellow. I might keep that. What shall I have this one? Yeah, I don't like that. I'll keep it for something else. I've got this here. Might bring you up slightly because there we go. That's a little bit better. The iPad too close to my head. All right, so I could travel that down there. I keep a bowl here with all my little bitty bits in it. So when I come to using something like this, I can just grab something out, just like that. I might be able to put words in there. Let's see what other things we've got. No, two, nope. That's Tim Holtz. No, it doesn't really, it's not really taking. Oh, I've got this lovely piece. No, but I've already got that, haven't I? Yeah, I think I like this. Where, I don't know. Croaky throat today. I actually think it's part of my medication. Which is really annoying. I sound like an old lady, but I'm not even old. So what am I going to do there? I'll just cut there. Put all my bits back in here. No, I don't want lace. Nope. That was off my pouch I made for the Gosling quilt, and it's disappeared under the table. And if I leave it there, my granddogs will come along and eat it for breakfast, or, you know, decide to do something with it. Oh, there goes another bit. Right. Let's try and sort something out. You don't want it all the same, so maybe I will just put that over there like that. I don't mind a bit of wastage because that's a bit too tiny. And I like that bit there. And I'll keep that little bit. You just never know. All right, very random that is, which is good because I need to learn to be random. So I'll just pin down my fabrics. Now I've got to just do one fabric and then I will stitch the other side to that. Probably not really pinning them very well, am I? That goes there. So today is Tuesday and it's overcast, which is lovely, but I'm not liking that. liking it. Nope. Let's think of something else. Maybe I could have that yellow back in. Maybe this bit of blue. It's not happening today, is it? What have I got in here? A bit of Rachel's fabric. I just wanted some scrappy bit. No. Got bits in the centre. No. Got a word. Text, I should say. No. I'm not going to waste your time trying to find some fabric. I will shoot. Oh, look. Hang on a minute. There we go. That will do. I will get a piece off here. Obviously, I've used it before. How do I want to use that? That was, oh, there was a bit of text, but that's okay. That will do. Now this is not very hard to do, laying down fabrics. You've just got to make up your mind. Which one do you want? And I think that's going to go over there because that's over the top. You've got to balance it with, you know, laying your fabrics down on the other fabric. I mean, they're all going that way. That one's going that way. That one's going that way. That one's going to be my stamping bit where I put the stamp in for feather and fly stitch. Let's figure out. No, I don't want that. I don't want that either. I want something that's a bit consistent with this. That will do down there. Oh, my needle just went on the floor. Oh, I'll grab another needle because it's annoying. Just annoying. And it never wants to thread up when you're, maybe it's a little bit too thick. There we go. So I'll time a knot. I'll do the feather stitch first because I'm pretty sure I know how to do that one. Now, my way might not be your way, so you do your own way of doing this stitch. So there's the instructions there, A, B and C. So you come up here, thread goes underneath the needle, like that. And then you sorry about that, that was my sister-in-law. So we were back to doing a stitch, and I need to put it in front of me, and I can see the picture, but I don't quite understand. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. So we go over here to the left, to the right, and back up under there. Oh, look at that. Oops. Oh, I seem to say that all the time. So I know everybody else does. Oops, but I don't know. Sometimes you can't help your own language, can you? All right. So then we need to go. I can't follow this. I need to follow this here. So I've gone there, back over there, and there, and then back over here. It's hard. So you have to maybe twist the thing over to there, maybe under there. Pull your needle through, and I did it the wrong way, so go there. Oops, not even. That's okay. I find this side easy to do. I'm right-handed. Up. Oh no. So hang on a minute. This side. So when I go there, I go there, do I? Oh. Sorry about that. I better just end that because it'll keep going. Oh, then now it's gone on the other thing. All right. So where am I going? That was a nuisance caller, so I told him no more. All right, so let's finish this off. So I'm going up here. That's right, because I'm coming on this side, aren't I? It is a bit confusing at the beginning, but don't get put off by me being a bit confused, because it's easily to do. I just don't know how you go about jumping over this side, because it feels like I want to put the thing in this hand, because I'm crossing over. So there, and I can hear those noisy dogs next door. Oh, it's so noisy. Maybe I need to come up a little bit more, tuck that under there. Okay, that's looking not too bad, not too bad. This side is much easier for me than the other side. You need to come up a little bit more there. What I should have done is set my fabric down a bit more. Now that's gone crooked, but that's okay. I'll just stick a pin in it. That's going to go under there. That makes me feel better, because it was all on top, on top, on top. So you've got to sort of have on top, under, or something like that, because it just makes more interesting setup of your fabrics. Right, I still have room, that's better. Maybe that should go under there. Oh no, that was under there, wasn't it? Yeah. On top, under, on top. And you can't really do under that one, but I could do under that there, like that, possibly. I mean, you're always chopping and changing your fabric, so don't be afraid to keep doing it, even right to the end, because you want to make it look good. and I need more pins to hold it down. So what are we up to? This side here. So go over here and not catch your finger while you're doing it. Whoops. Nope. Now I didn't put my needle underneath the thread, so what I've got to do is lift this up, pull it down and go like that. Don't forget to go over onto Sally's YouTube channel and have a look on her instructions, because I'm hoping I'm doing mine right, even though I've got the instructions in front of me. This is all about Sally's What is Slow Stitch and encouraging her channel. Now I've done that wrong there. If you make a mistake, the thing about stitching is you can just pull it out. It's no drama. Right there. The purple's going well. The purple is definitely going well. There, under this needle. This definitely, the other side is not my liking. I think I've done it wrong. No, it's just the fluffy of the yarn. Should have glued it down. So let's not worry about that one for now. We've done that one. I can finish that off later. Let's get to the feather stitch. Turn my page over. Now I did this the other day without realizing I was doing feather stitch on here. So it is basically the same, except you just bring down your stitch further. All right, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to do it in this one. So let's find an end. There it is. I think I'm going to go down there, because you want it all different ways. And don't forget, you can bring in, come on, bring in your other stitches from what you've learned. There we go. Sorry about stopping halfway through my sentence. I just, I'm like, it makes me laugh. My dog is a dachshund and he goes outside, and we have a doggy door, and what he does is he goes all the way out except 1 foot. He leaves that on the bar, you know, on the edge of the flap where the flap goes, and he just stands there and looks out, turns around and comes back in. There is another funny story, but I can't remember what he does, but he does do something quite funny. Right, so we go A, B and C again. So we go A, I think this stitch is going to be a lot better for me, B and C with the thread under there. That is such a beautiful flower. Okay, down to D. To the end stitch, go down at D or a short distance away for a longer tail. All right, so I'm happy to do a longer tail. So there we go. Now we go back up to A. Come down a little bit. A, B, C, and D. Keep it in line, otherwise you'll have wonky feathers. Is this a feather stitch? Oh, sorry, fly stitch, I beg your pardon, because it's flying away with the longer tail. So come up. I should really straighten my needle so it catches the fabric. Down, up here, pull that down and go down there. Up here, B, C, and I think that's crooked. Now I'm not one for, I don't mind if I make mistakes, or it's not a mistake, I just don't like the way it looks, and that's fine, just unpick it. Right, pull that back up, come up for C, try and catch your fabric because it'll help it sit down nicely, and back down. What I might do is go across there because it's not going to catch the fabric. So that means that I will definitely pull this one back out again. So I have to thread my needle. It's a pain, I know. While I'm doing that, it gives time for you to think. And then I'm going to make a very short one. And then turn my work. I'll just get rid of that. Up. Now I have a knotty knot. There we go. Up. Down. Forgot to loop my yarn, my cotton. Down to D. Up to A. I'm getting all khaki-handed. Try and catch the thread. Down. I'm just trying to flatten the fabric out while I'm putting it in. And that didn't work very well because I was right on the edge. I should have gone over, and you know what? That's what I'm going to do. So all you've got to do is unpick your work. Don't stress over it. Because if you're not happy, you won't be happy with it all. You might as well unpick it early, like I did with my Roxy Journal of Stitchery flowers, and redo it. Then you're just happy. If you just finish it all and then you're still not happy, well, and it's too late then. Right, so what we're going to do is move over to A, B, C, that's better, and D, it's a bit big, but that's fine. Right, again, A, it's a bit too high up. A, see how it's not quite catching the thread, but by the time you lay that down, it will catch the, not the thread, the fabric. B, C, and D is the one where it's the tail. I won't make it so big this time. There we go. So again, A, B, C, catch your thread, and D, Now I'm just going to go straight down, A, B, C, under there, and straight down. I'll take out that, and I will I don't know if that will rip. It's very, very close. There we go. That's better. So you always seem to change as you're going along. Your mind will change how you perceive things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Right. So we will go A up here. B and C, and I forgot to catch my thread. Down. Because you can go in one motion when you do the catch your thread. You can do that in one motion. So I'm going down, and then I can come up to A, all in one go, down to B, come up to C in one go as well. You don't have to do the stab method and pull that because it's not long enough. It needs to be a Y, like a, what did I say it was called? Oh my goodness, a fly stitch. And go down here. Right. Now I will continue on round this way. So I can do it a bit sideways. A, B, up at C. And I think that's good with the alphabets. I don't know if Sally mentions it, but I think it's good so we remember where to go, down to D. And this thread will get me there all the way, so that's good. Under C and D. If you say it long enough, you'll remember all the time. A, B, C, under. And it meets at the other one, so that's good. A little bit longer there. Oh, I came a bit crooked, but it's all right. Can't have a straight fly stitch. And down we go. Not that far. There. Tied off at the back. I just like to do a few bit of running. There's enough thread. I just run the stitch along. Up through here and then tie it off. There we go. Oh, that was my other needle. Okay, get rid of all my little bits. What did I call them? Bitty bits. That's the wind. It's a bit windy out there. Okay, that's a little bit crooked, so I may take that apart and just straighten that up a bit. It shouldn't worry me too much, but you know, sometimes you just like to have things nice the way you want them. So I'm going to, I might do the feather stitch along here in this lovely pink, even though I'm trying to stick to all purple, but I think I need to break it up a little bit. It'll be just too much then. You won't see the stitches very well. And I lost my, that's right. Oh, there it is. I lost my first needle. And then I got another needle. And now I think I've lost that one too. I'm always forgetting. I'm always losing my needles. I need to have a magnetic thing here. This one will do. How long have we been on? 18 minutes. I think that's okay. I think I'll leave it here. It's a very easy stitch to do. And if this is something you want to do, please head on over to Sally from Dotty Bee on her YouTube channel and check out her YouTube project. And don't forget, if you've not heard of Sally, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I've had an increase of subscribers in the last few days, and I want to thank you very much for that. I'm running a competition, not a competition, I'm running a giveaway, so please go and head over to my couple of videos before. You'll see 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to be in the running for that, then you need to watch the video. And Sally is also running her own class in her hometown in the UK, so her information is all on her forgotten a minute, her Facebook group. It's called Welcome to Dotty Bee's Vintage Studio. That's what her studio is called. And her Facebook group is Dotty Bee Stitching, I think. Sorry if I could forget, because I just go on there and I don't think to look up again, and I'm not thinking it in my head. But she's also on Instagram, so get on there on Instagram and have a look. I'm just having a look at something just to be sure. Dotty Bee Vintage is her Instagram. Sorry, Sally. And get on there and have a look at her next Saturday in March, and you'll find all the information there. And it's Dotty Bee Slow Stitching, I beg your pardon, is the Facebook group. There it is there. So head on over there. Beautiful. I love that. That's my favourite stitching there. So head on over there and join her Facebook group. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your stitching. Enjoy your book that you're making with us all.